What's up YouTube, Jordan here, finally back with some Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles. I've been doing a lot of Pokemon card openings and a few Yu-Gi-Oh openings, so very glad to be back to battling. My opponent today was a Japanese person, once again. That is just a coincidence, so you know it's not because my username is Jordan Japan. Anyway, getting to the battle, I started out with Typhlosion. I'm using an all Johto squad, by the way, and my opponent, of course, decides to retreat Heracross and bring out the Gyarados. I'm using Flamethrower, and then I'm retreating because I do not want to have any part of this Gyarados with my Typhlosion. That's just bound to fail. So I bring out the Politoed. It's got really high defensive stats as well, so I figured this would be a good matchup, but I already get hit with an Aqua Tail, and then due to Gyarados' speed, I get hit with an Earthquake as well. So now I'm using Psychic. Didn't really do so much, and looking back at this battle, I think I kind of made a mistake of choosing to use Politoed. I probably should have gotten Tyranitar out first, just because it could take hits, and I really only needed one Stone Edge in order to knock out this Gyarados. So, kind of mistake, a little bit of a misplay there on my part. But that's alright. So I Mega Evolve the Tyranitar and get hit with the Aqua Tail as expected. And also my Tyranitar survives it as expected. And then I use my Stone Edge to knock out Gyarados, which is a big important knockout because Gyarados can give a lot of problems. So now out comes a Heracross, the same one as before. I'm retreating because I don't want to get hit with a fighting type move on my Tyranitar. Out comes the Typhlosion, and there goes the close combat that would have hit the Tyranitar. And luckily, Typhlosion survives. Heracross lowers its defense and special defense a little bit, which is always nice. We both get hit by Sandstorm. I'm going to use Flamethrower, so my opponent decides to retreat Heracross a second time, but brings out a Cloyster, and this Flamethrower would have knocked it out in one hit if it was not for that Focus Sash there. So, luckily for my opponent, survived that attack, but luckily for me, I had Sandstorm, which finished the job, and that is why I love Tyranitar, guys. You know, if there's a little bit of HP left, that Sandstorm is going to finish the job, and it's really nice and helpful. Now my opponent decides to Mega Evolve Heracross, which I was a little surprised about because they didn't do it before. Maybe they were trying to be mysterious, I don't really know. It doesn't really matter in any event. My Typhlosion special attack is just so high, so I easily take it out in one hit, and there's the victory for me. So yeah, I was really excited to use an all Johto squad and kind of mix some Pokemon that are new to my party and to my team. You probably noticed that Politoed was a shiny. Thank you to whoever sent me that. I know it was one of my subscribers. Actually traded it to me, so thank you very much. And yeah, it was just really nice to be able to use a Pokemon from Pokemon Bank as well. I plan on making a team from each generation. So 1 through 6, and then I kind of want to incorporate one Pokemon from each of those parties into one party, kind of making a super team, I think, from every generation. I think that'd be a really good idea. So stay tuned for more battles, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Jordan out.